What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Forex, market review. And on this particular video, guys, I want to go through synthetic indices. All right. So I have been doing some back testing and stuff like that. And I realized that actually the strategy works even on synthetic indices. So I just want to do a market review and just go through some few pairs here and there. Then we see how it goes. So guys, remember to show some love by liking this video, by subscribing to our channel, and by turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on our future videos. Now, my videos are normally price action price action trading. There's no indicators, as you can see in my chart. There's no indicator at all, and also most of my trades are actually, I'm either day trading or swing trading. So is not this is not a scalping video, stuff like that. So but I might do a scalping video. I don't scalp, because of the pressure and the emotion. That, I mean, there's a lot of emotional things that comes with scalping, and I don't think if I want to expose myself to that kind of pressure on right now. And that's the reason why I don't scalp, because scalping, well, you make quick money fast, but also your heart beats so fast, okay? Because you're using a big lot size, and it's either you make money or you lose money. So well, if scalping works for you, then guys, you can go for it. But I'm actually a swing trader or a day trader. So let's go into it. So I want to start with volatility 75 index. So you can see that we had a very clean 9.65 trade here that actually played out. So you can see that this market, all right. Let me just remove. Maybe I can remove all this, or maybe I can hide. Yeah, let me just hide all drawing tool. So you can see that we had a very clean downward trend. So I'm actually on the daily time frame. So you can see that we had this move over here. We had an impulse move, okay. Then okay, it's coming back. Okay, no problem. So you can see that sorry about that. So we had this move over here. So you can see that this market was actually, there was a very strong impulse move to the downside, okay. So there is an impulse move, then some little correction, then we moved to come in, complete the 90% rule of this particular structure over here. Then we moved up, then gave another flag over here. Then now we've been on an upward trend. So you can see this was just one clear direct move, and also you can see that is given us a W kind of pattern, okay. So we had this W like this, okay. So this is was super direct trade that you could have actually maximized on. Just deleted something, yeah. Let me take this out. Yes, yeah. So you can see that it really respects the structure, okay. Yeah, so maybe we can take this out, no problem. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame. So always remember, on the top right here you see save chart. You have to click on it, otherwise the drawings will just vanish when you move to other time frames, okay. So remember to, every time you draw, you just click on the save chart over here, so that at least your trend lines and whatever tools that you're using are actually saved. And also, if you want to access this trading view, of course you go to tradingview.binary.com, okay. tradingview.binary.com, okay. So that is what you have to do. All right, let's look at it. So now we can see we are on the 4 hours time frame, okay. So we are on the 4-hour time frame. You can see I've drawn my trend lines like that. So you see there was a very impulse move, small correction, impulse move, correction. Then at the bottom here we had the structure, of which we had 1, 2, like 3 touches. The market broke all the way to come to complete this move over here. You can see it came almost close to a 90% rule, and then we had an impulse move. Then we had, look at this, this was a beautiful a beautiful flag that formed over here. So you can see that we had a touch over here, then you had another touch over here, then of course on the third touch you just entered your buys, and look at how that moved just happened, just went all to the upside. So you can see that it really works also on the synthetic indices. So you can actually use this strategy. You can actually go and backtest it and see how this is going to play out. So you can see that it's moved all the way. Now it's just consolidating to the downside. Then actually come back, and complete this maybe before we see the move to the downside, or it might just give us a bigger flag before we see a continuation to the upside. Okay, so that is what I'll look at, okay, on volatility 75. Of course, you can go further down to the 1 hour time frame, a 15 minutes time frame, and also you can refine it either on the 15 minutes time frame or on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's look at another one. Let's look at volatility 100s. So this is volatility 100s. Let me go to the daily time frame. So you can see on the daily time frame, look at that. So you can see that on the daily time frame, we actually been on a consolidation, even though this thing has been on a downward trend. But you can see that we've actually been consolidating on the sideways. So let's come to here and see what the market is giving to us right now. So you can come here and just draw this structure over here. Just clone that and bring this one here quickly. Okay, so you can see that gives us a very clean structure over there. Okay, yeah, an amazing one. Yeah, so you can see that this market has actually been just consolidating on this level over here, but come all the way, then push. Of course, you can target this level over here. So you can see that is very strong moving to the downside. Okay, so maybe you can come here and place your line over here. So maybe it can just come here, and then also we had a first touch over here, then we had a second touch over here. This market could easily come and give us a third touch. Of course, we'll break out a bit so that people will think they're selling. They'll just come back and buy to the upside. So that is normally what markets, these markets tend to behave. And you see this thing, they actually really respect price action. If you've traded them, you realize that they really respect price action. They really respect market structure. Okay, so remember to click here, save chart, so that they don't disappear. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. So you can see that we are here now on the 4 hour time frame. Okay, on the 4 hour time frame, and you can see that these are very clean descending structure over here. So you can see that it's giving us a trend inside another trend like that. Okay, so you see that we have this one over here. Okay, so these are 4 hour time frame. We had a touch here and a touch here and a touch here, and this one you had a touch here and a touch over here. Then you can see that we are actually now consolidating to the downside. Okay, so remember, once you draw, you click here to save your charts. Okay, so you can see that these are very clean structure. You see impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move correction, impulse move. Then when it gets to the trend line, it moved impulse move correction, impulse move, gave us a beautiful flag, then went all the way to complete the structure. Okay, and now right now, as you can see, we are actually now on a downtrend. Okay, it's really been just consolidating to the downside like that. Okay, so there's a possibility that just continue consolidating there before we see a push to the upside, and of course this will be our target. So as at now, you can still let's save this. Let's go further down and see if maybe we can get some signals here and some entries here. So you can see, you see these things. I don't know why it's this trading view normally does that. You can see that now, for example, like my trend line here has just vanished. Okay, so let's just draw another one. No problem about it. So you can see we have a clean descending structure over here. All right, so we had an impulse move here, then we had this a big correction, then we had an impulse move. It has already done our 90%, which might consolidate before maybe it comes back and comes that before we see a break to the upside. Okay, so you can go further down to the 15 minutes time frame and maybe the 5 minutes time frame and refine this, all right, and maybe get an entry over here. Now this market might easily consolidate before it goes down, and then maybe give us a third touch, because you have one, you have two. I'm actually anticipating for the third touch before I see a move. So there, and I see also we have this trend line over here and you have this trend line, so you have like two confluences here at this level over here, of which you can be able to maximize and do what, and get your buying opportunities to the upside. Okay, so that is what I will be looking at on volatility 100 1S. And of course, on your way up here, you can see that on your way up here, this could be your first target over here. Okay, because this market could easily just go up, then maybe come to this level here, come and give us a double top before it comes down over here to give us a touch, before now we see the overall move to the upside. So that is also what you must always be looking at. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Maybe we can look at step index. Let's look at step index. Let me save this here. So step index is here. Okay, and of course start from the daily time frame. Yeah, so you can see from the daily time frame that step index is actually on a what? On an upward trend. So maybe you can place your first line over here. It might come all the way to at this level where the impulse move correction, impulse move, it might actually come all the way to this level to give us a double bottom before double top, sorry, before we start going down. And you can see that, look at this market has been on a very on a downward trend for a very long time. You can see here, look at that, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction. I mean, just been trickling down all through, and then just went, corrected, went, and now it's like as if it's trying to move to the upside over there. But of course, we are actually interested on this move over here. This is a current price action, and that's what I will be interested on. So you can just come here and of course just do your trend line, and then clone this, then come here and just do it like that. Okay, yeah, you can see that. So remember, once we start going down, our target will be this level over here, where the move started from. That will be our overall target. Okay, yeah, something like that. All right, so let's save this and go to the 4-hour time frame. So you can see that on the 4-hour time frame, let's just adjust this a bit. It's been buying for a very long time. So you can see this is actually a correction. I think this is a correction because the market has been trending downward. So this is almost like a or a bigger correction. Okay, a bigger correction, maybe up to this level over here, or maybe even this level over here, for we see this market going down. So remember, you can actually, you don't have to wait for these big moves. You can actually, maximize on these moves. A move like to this point over here, you can maximize on that. Just maximize on the move, get your entries and maximize on the move, but always be conscious of higher time frame buyers, so that you don't buy when now the market has taken off. All right, otherwise you see that you'll be very hot and you'll be in a lot of you'll be sweating actually, because it will go. And when these things start moving, they actually don't look back, they just move. They just go. When they start moving, they just move, just hit or blow your account on their way. They just don't care, they just move. All right, so you can see here I'm now on the daily time frame, on the 1 hour, sorry, on the 1 hour time frame. And then you can see that, of course, we had some sort of like a structure over here. You can see this market came to this high over here. All right, then look here, it's almost like giving us some sort of like a pattern over here. Look at that, this is some sort of like a flag. So we had an impulse move correction, so you can see also there's this over here. Sorry, let me just delete this one first, and let me clone this, so you can see this structure. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that is very clear, because we had this impulse move correction, and we had an impulse move correction. So we had two touches over here. How this market could easily come all the way, give us a third touch, of this trend line, before maybe it pushes all the way to the downside. So these are some things that you can actually observe and see. Let me take this one out. Let's go down further to the 15 minutes time frame and see if these things will be clear. Yeah, so you can see it's almost like an expanding structure. Okay, you can see it's actually an expanding structure over here. We had a touch over there, and also we had another touch over here. Yeah, so you see, then as well as this, you can see that there is this some sort of like a move. So you see, you had an impulse move, then you had this correction, then you had a bigger impulse move, then you have this correction over here. Perhaps we might see another impulse move to come and give us 1, 2, 3 touches before we can actually be interested in sales, maybe up to this level over here. All right, so you can see that what you can do is that you can actually maximize on these moves over here. Let me show you something over here quickly. This is actually the 15 minutes time frame, which I said you can refine it further up to the 5 minutes. Right, so you can come and draw your trend line here, there's no problem on that. Okay, let me just clone this quickly and just come here and maybe just extend this one to this level over here, then something like that. Okay, so what you can do is you can actually buy upon the breakout. Okay, then maybe you just target at this level over there. Okay, so upon the breakout you can just buy and minimize your stop loss, or if you want to be super safe, you can wait for some sort of like a flag over here. So once you buy, you can be able to minimize your stop loss and target this move to the upside. Once it breaks that, there's a high chance that it might do that, or you might just buy and go. Okay, so if you're a risk entry trader, you can just enter here, then put your stop loss somewhere below here, then maybe even you just target this level over here. So you can see this is a what? It's a 6%. Okay, yeah, even if this is just your first target, this level over here, you can see if this one is just a first target, then we're talking about of a possible 6%, of which this market might actually come all the way to give us a what? To give us a third touch over here, which is a 9% before we see a move to the downside. Okay, guys, so those are just my views on those three synthetic indices. Let me know in the comment section if you're learning something from this. Let me know also if you'd like us to make more videos on synthetics, and we'll be so happy to come to you. We'll be doing a challenge very soon, maybe a $10 challenge or a $20 challenge or a $50 challenge, whatever it is, at least so that you can show you that practically it is possible to even grow a small account. So guys, remember we have a mentorship program. If you want to join, the link is on the description below. You can hit me up on Telegram. Let's talk. Join our mentorship program, join our course. Normally what I do is I do meetings on Zoom. I teach you on Zoom, I trade with you, and we take signals together. So you're not just joining some VIP group and you're left there, you just told buy, stop loss and everything. I take my time and I go through and I teach you how I do and how I look at the market, because I don't want you to be forever dependent on me. I want you to be an independent trader who can trade for themselves. Okay guys, so if you like it, the link is on the description below. Hit me up. Let's talk. And remember to like and subscribe. And remember to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is EagleEyeFX signing out.